Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a woman named Elara. She was known far and wide for her kindness, wisdom, and unwavering loyalty to her husband, Arik. Elara and Arik had been married for many years, and their love for each other had only grown stronger with time. Arik was a humble carpenter, skilled with his hands and dedicated to his craft. He was a man of few words, but his actions spoke volumes. Every day he would leave their cozy cottage at dawn to work in his workshop, shaping wood into beautiful furniture and tools that the villagers cherished. Elara, on the other hand, was the heart of their home. She tended to their small garden, cared for the animals, and ensured their home was always warm and welcoming. One year, a terrible drought struck the village. The fields dried up, and the river that once flowed freely through the village became a mere trickle. Crops withered, and the villagers began to worry about their future. Despite the hardships, Elara remained steadfast, supporting Arik with unwavering faith. Arik, determined to provide for his family, decided to take on a risky job. A wealthy merchant from a distant city had heard of Arik's carpentry skills and offered him a contract to build a grand mansion. The job would require Arik to be away from home for several months, but the payment was enough to ensure that they would survive the drought and have a secure future. Before leaving, Arik took Elara's hands in his and looked into her eyes with a mixture of hope and worry. "Elara," he said, "I must go to provide for us, but I fear leaving you alone in these difficult times." Elara smiled softly and squeezed his hands. "Arik, my love, I trust you completely. You do what you must, and I will be here, waiting for your return. Our bond is strong, and nothing can weaken it. Go with a clear mind and a light heart." With her words echoing in his heart, Arik set off on his journey, carrying with him the love and trust of his wife. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. The drought persisted, and life in the village grew harder with each passing day. Many of the villagers were forced to leave in search of better opportunities, but Elara remained, holding on to the hope that Arik would return soon. During Arik's absence, rumors began to spread in the village. Some whispered that Arik might never return, having found a new life in the distant city. Others speculated that he had been caught up in the dangerous world of the merchant class and might have forgotten his humble roots. But Elara paid no heed to these rumors. She knew in her heart that Arik would never abandon her. One day, a handsome stranger arrived in the village. He was charming and wealthy, with an air of mystery that intrigued the villagers. The stranger took a particular interest in Elara, admiring her beauty and strength. He began visiting her home, offering gifts and speaking sweet words, trying to win her favor. Despite the stranger's advances, Elara remained polite but distant. She knew where her heart truly belonged and would not allow herself to be swayed. "I am loyal to my husband," she told the stranger firmly. "No matter how far away he is or how long it takes, I will wait for his return. My love for him is unwavering." The stranger, seeing that his efforts were in vain, eventually left the village, leaving Elara in peace. Her faith in Arik never wavered, even as the drought stretched on and the challenges grew. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Arik returned home. He was tired and worn from his long journey, but his heart was full of joy when he saw Elara waiting for him at the edge of the village. She ran to him, her eyes filled with tears of happiness, and they embraced tightly, their love stronger than ever. Arik had completed his work and brought home enough money to ensure they could survive the drought and rebuild their lives. But more importantly, he brought back the knowledge that no matter what challenges they faced, their love and loyalty to each other would see them through. From that day on, Elara and Arik lived in peace and happiness, their bond unbreakable. The villagers, inspired by Elara's loyalty, often spoke of her as an example of true love and devotion. And so, Alara's story became a cherished tale in the village, passed down through generations as a testament to the power of loyalty, trust, and enduring love. Moral of the story: true love is built on a foundation of trust and loyalty, and it can withstand even the greatest challenges.